Hi, boys and girls. I am so excited to be with you today. I miss seeing everybody's faces walk down the hall, come in my classroom. I certainly miss all the hugs I get from my first graders. So I am Mrs. Matthews, in case you do not know, but I am going to walk you through day 7 of this little guide. I actually went to McClintock Middle School, and I went through the lunch line, and I said, may I have a first grade packet? And they said, why, sure, you sure can. And they brought it to me, and I just want to go through so you know what to expect today. So we are going to start with math. And our math, it says, get between 20 and 30 pennies. Well, I don't have 20 or 30 pennies around my house. People take them. So you know what I did find? Rocks. So what I'm going to do is I know it's between 20 and 30. So what I am going to do is I'm going to make groups of 10 out of my rocks because I don't have to have pennies. I can use whatever I have on hand. So I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It looks like I have a rock stick, see? All right, and now I'm going to see if I can make another group of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, I wonder, do you think I have enough to make another group of 10? No, I don't think so either. So I think I'm going to have some left over. So let's see how many we have. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So how many groups of 10 do I have? I have 1 and 2 and 4 left over. Now the directions say to write a sentence. Sometimes I don't remember what I'm supposed to write. So I made this. It says, I have blank 10s and blank left over. So I can say, I have 2 10s, remember, because I have 2 groups of 10, and 4 left over. I have how many total? Well, I have to count. I don't know. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So let's go ahead and read this whole thing together. I have 2 10s and 4 leftover. I have 24 total. Now you get a group of objects and you do this too. If you don't have pennies, use something that you do have a lot of. We have rocks in my house because Oliver collects them. All right, so we'll move math out of our way. Next, we're going to go on to reading. And right now we are reading in Raz Kids. I hope that you have access to read it online. But I'm going to show you. Last week, I assigned everybody a bunch of bird books. They are listed on this packet too. They're all the ones in the center. But instead of having to go find them, or I assign them. So you just go into your Raz Kids account and you can touch them. And I believe Ms. Heine, Ms. English, and Ms. Thompson, and Ms. Aycock all assigned them too. So you go in and you read a book. How awesome. You can listen to it, then you can read it, and you can answer your own questions. Now, I do have another wondering while you're reading all these books, because most of these are informational books, so you can't really tell me what happened first and then what happened next and what happened last. So I want to know what are two things that you learned. So while you're reading your books, be wondering, what did I learn that I didn't know when I started? All right. You can do that. And you know what? If you read extra books, maybe you'll get extra stars from your teacher. All right. So now we can go back to our list, and it says word work right here. And what it says to do, it says to make match, to make cards of sight words, frequently used words. And they are the ones right here in the middle, and they're attached on the lesson today. So what I said is, I'm like, I can't memorize all of those words today. So I'm going to pick 5 or 6. Maybe I'll start with the first 5 or 6. maybe I'll start with the last ones. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to write them on a note card. You say, Mrs. Matthews, I don't have a note card. You know what I say? Me neither. So I'm going to take this, a blank piece of paper, I'm going to fold it. I'm going to fold it in half. And then I'm going to fold it in half again. And then I'm going to fold it again. I make it real crisp. When I open it back up, guess what I have? Note cards. So I can take my marker or my pen or my pencil. If I want to do it in crayon, that's okay. I'm going to make 2 words, 2 sets of each word. So if I'm going to do am, I'm going to write am and am. So now I have 2 cards with the same word. And I'm going to keep doing that all the way down. What if you don't have blank paper? Use notebook paper. What if you only have construction paper? Use construction paper. It's okay. Just paper. So after I get all of my words on here, I am going to cut these out. And they're going to end up looking like this. Don't these almost look like note cards? But I chose some hard words because I know a lot of my sight words, so I just picked ones that I need to practice with. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take all of these and I'm going to lay them face down. When I say face down, it means that the writing is the part that I cannot see. I can see the blank part, see? Sorry about my fingers. All right. So I'm sure that as a little one, or if you have little brothers and sisters or cousins or neighbors, that you might have played memory match with them. So what we're going to do is we are going to look at these cards. I'm going to pick one up and I'm going to go only. Only. O-N-L-Y. Only. I'm going to say, I wonder where the other only could be. I'll go right above it. And this says C, S-E-E. Is that the same as only? Nope. So I'm going to flip mine back upside down. Either I'm going to go again or maybe I'm going to play with a partner. So, which one do I want to pick this time? I'm going to pick this one. And this says C, S-E-E. Did I see that one before? Do you remember? Did I see it? I think it was here. It is. It's S-E-E-C. Now I have a match. And I put them over and I keep playing until I've matched all of my cards. If you get really good at this, make more note cards. Put harder words in there. Play with your brother. Play with your sister. I wouldn't play with your dog or your cat. They're not very good at reading sight words, right? Okay. So now I'm going to clean up all my sight words. And was it a big deal that I didn't have note cards at my house? Nope. Sure wasn't. So now we are going to move on to science. Now I really wanted one of my kids here because, you remember, I'm old, I got bad knees, I don't get on the ground very well. But what we're going to do is we are going to pretend that we are a plant and we are sprouting. So we are going to crouch down really, really small on the ground like this, and then we are going to grow up like a plant. Do you remember we planted seeds when we were in STEM class? I brought all the seeds home, but they're not doing very well. And maybe Ryland, I have a helper, would be so kind as to get the big seed from the green one. So we can see what a plant looks like when it just starts to bud. It's in the other room, thank you. So you guys are gonna continue to, woo, kind of like we did when we were the sun and we were rising up. So, and you can even jump up if you want to. And this is what a bean plant would look like as it's starting to grow. This is a baby But see, it just sprouted out through the dirt, and it looks beautiful, doesn't it? Keep pretending to be a plant and start sprouting. And last on our list of things to do, it's actually not on this front page anymore. We're gonna go to the extra lessons. I know. But you know what? This is fun. Yesterday, Ms. Acock said, why don't you make a bird book? Go outside, look around, look for birds. I have a lot of birds in my neighborhood. My neighbors, they have a lot of bird feeders. So I can sit at my kitchen table and look out the window and see all of them. And they're beautiful. So I made a bird book from what I saw and what I noticed and what I wondered. So yesterday I did some work on it and I said, ooh, today I saw a cardinal. It was red with a black stripe on its face. And remember we said that the male or the boy birds, they have the really pretty colors, and that the females, they were camouflaged. So I knew that I saw a boy by his pretty colors. And then I came in today. I was sitting in my kitchen with the window open, and I could hear a bird. You might be able to hear one now. Has a beautiful sound, but I could never find it. So I just wrote that I heard a beautiful sound, and it was definitely coming from a bird and not from a child. And then another noticing that I noticed that squirrels like bird food also, because like I said, my neighbors have a lot of bird feeders in their yard. And do you know that the squirrels were on there eating the bird food today? I didn't know, but maybe birds are nice and maybe they'll share with the squirrels for a little bit. All right, well, I hope you don't have any problems getting your work done today. And if you do, just come back to the video and pause it and make my face do crazy things. So I miss seeing you guys so much every day. Do a great job. I'll check in on you online. And send us pictures of your work when you're finished. I'd love to see it. Bye.